grad school is so rough. Like, I have so much studying to do for comprehensive exams before break.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm studying all the time. But, you know, this year I'm going to be done and I can go home and spend time with the family.
Yeah. Then so how are you going to explain to your family what you do?
Yeah, seems like every year I try and say one thing about what I do and Grandma just doesn't understand a single thing. I think I need to break it down and just, you know, simplify everything, you know? Do you have any ideas on how we can make this complicated cardiovascular system just a little bit more understandable?
Well, for an example that everyone would understand, the heart. It's a muscular organ about the size of your fist, and it pumps blood through the body. And to understand how the heart works, I guess it would be helpful to learn a bit about pumps. Pumps pull in their contents and then push them out, producing flow. Now, one great example could be a simple bicycle pump. Now, just like a bicycle pump with air, the heart fills with blood and pumps that blood through the rest of the body, producing blood pressure. We increase the amount of blood we pump by two ways: pumping more with each beat, or simply pumping faster. But it's more than just the heart. The blood vessels play a role in determining how much blood goes to each area and where in the body it goes. Resistance, just like that, is how the body causes blood to move to different areas. It simply flows to where it's easier to flow to. Resistance also dictates the speed of blood flow. You see, blood vessels can narrow or constrict, and this causes resistance to increase, blood flow to slow down, and pressure to rise. When the vessel dilates, it allows blood flow to increase and more oxygen and nutrients to reach the tissues that need it. Now, a simple experiment can demonstrate these principles. First, let's gather some supplies. Now, the question we'd like to answer is how the different size openings change the amount of water that pours out of the bottom of the cups within 5 seconds. The analogy of this experiment is about resistance and how much blood can flow through a given vessel based on the size of its opening. Now, it's important to remember that the body's constantly adapting to new challenges. Here's one example. In the winter, we insulate the heat from our bodies with warm clothing. Without this warm clothing, though, blood in our skin loses heat to the cold environment, recirculates to our core, and makes us much colder. We can adapt to the cold weather by sending less blood to the skin. But mostly, we change our own environment. We spend time indoors, and we turn up the thermostat, making us much happier. We adapt moving to warmer conditions as well. Again, first, by changing our environment. But of course, the circulatory system plays a role, sending blood to the skin and allowing the heat to escape from our bodies.
Wow, when you break things down, it makes it a lot easier to understand.
Yeah, you know, if we apply these same concepts to what we're working on right now, I think it'd help us out with our own studying.
Yeah, agreed.
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 She has doggy boots though.
I really understand those concepts.
What do you think?